Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I finally have my weigh-in update. So it's only going to be short and sweet, so apologies for that in the first instance, but I'm just taking advantage while the littlies are in bed and just going to get this out there because I'm sat in the playroom at the moment, just looking around, toys everywhere, which is very typical for playrooms. But if the littlies were awake, there'd be toys flying everywhere, it'd knock over the camera, it'd be just absolute carnage. Carnage I wouldn't trade for the world, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's basically impossible to film when the littlies are awake. So that's why I've got to find my right moment, shall we say. Yeah, find my right moment. So yeah, if you are new here, my name's Andrea. I'm trying to lose weight following the Slimming World plan, and I'm documenting the whole of my journey, the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm going to be completely transparent. Not that I'm not anyway. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I'm always honest. I tell you as it is. If I've done good, great. If I've done bad, I will let you know as well. And yeah, that's what I plan on continuing with this channel, is documenting it all, the trials, the tribulations and the successes of what happens on a weight loss journey, basically, because I've got quite a substantial amount of weight to lose. When I rejoined Slimming World on the 16th of this month, so we're in January, I was 16 stone and 6 pounds. And I've said to the weigh lady that my target weight that I want to get to is 10.5 stone. So I've got pretty much like 6 stone to lose, which just sounds insane. It's more than Alana and Kobe together. I mean, I've got a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. It's more than the pair of them two combined. In fact, it's like double. It's like 4 Alanas and Kobe's that I need to lose, which is just absolutely mind-boggling. But yeah, I will get there. By hook, by crook, by tooth, by nail, I am going to get there, and I'm going to get there hopefully this year. If you lose on average £1 a week, then that's 4 stone in a year. So if I can lose around about £1.50 a week, that's going to be my aim this year. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself, because obviously some weeks I'll get higher and some weeks I'll get lower. Some weeks I might even put on. But if the average overall can be about £1.50 a week, then come the end of the year, I should get to target. That's the hope anyway. I've not done my measurements yet, which I'm kicking myself about, because obviously I've already weighed in for my first weigh-in, so I do need to pull my finger out and get my measurements. Every time I seem to remember, oh, I need to do my measurements, I'm always busy. I'm in the middle of something, like I'm cooking dinner, or I'm taking a phone call, or I'm at work, for example, and it's impossible to do. And then when I'm actually chilling, I forget. I completely forget. So I need to remember to do that today, and then I'll make sure that I share with you next week what those measurements are, and my pictures and things like that of like what my body looks like at the moment. Because again, every single stone marker that I get to, I'm not going to share my pictures and my measurements every single week, because I don't think it'll, there'll be like differences that you can notice. It'll be too subtle, I think. So maybe every stone award that I get, that's when I'll show my new updated pictures, like the old one and then the new, like side by side, so you can just see that comparison and then hopefully see an actual difference. Because again, I think it's good to actually see, rather than just hearing the numbers. When you see the picture and you see the difference, it's like, wow, actually, yeah, there's a decent difference there. So yeah, that is my plan going forward. So I need to remember to do them today, because any more weight loss, which, spoiler alert, I have lost weight this week, but how much, I will let you know in a second. Yeah, any more, then I don't want it to take away from the starting look, basically. Not that I'm going to look dramatically different. In fact, I probably, if I'd have taken a picture on that first day to now, there won't be any difference. So yeah, anyway, back to the task at hand, which is my weight loss this week. So yeah, joined back on the 16th, was so happy to go back. It's where I feel comfortable, it's what I know. I love the plan, I love the food, I love the flexibility of it, I love the fact that I always have options. When I've done calorie counting in the past, I run out of my calories. I don't have anything else left to eat for the day. I'm starving. I'm miserable. I end up going to bed. It's not great. For those that do calorie counting and can balance it out, I take my hat off to you. It's a skill that I've never been able to learn, because when I'm hungry, I'm hungry. I need feeding. It's that simple. I'm a simple creature, and it is that simple that I just need feeding basically. Um, so yeah, calorie counting was just difficult for me for so many reasons, and that was definitely one of them. Another one was the accountability. I was so easy to let myself off with treats and snacks and stuff that weren't good and that would push me over my calories, because I'm the only one that's stepping on the scales at home, and I'm the only one that knows. And that if I didn't want anybody else to know, who's going to know, because they're in front of me only. I wasn't at a group where I was weighing and it was going down in a book and my consultant knew and the weigh lady knew. Like, yeah, nobody else had to know if I didn't want to share that information. But again, I'm an open book, so I do share that information, and I'm happy for that information to be shared, good, bad, ugly, whatever. I'm happy for it to be shared, because, you know, it's all about support, isn't it? So yeah, that's another reason why calorie counting just did not work for me, because I'd let myself off too easy. I would. I'm my own worst enemy, basically. And I'm definitely a food addict. So I'm going to feed my addiction constantly, and not having that responsibility of stepping on someone else's scales and paying for it just was too much of a good excuse for me to let myself off. So yeah, if I could do it myself at home, brilliant. I'd be saving myself £6 a week. However, the support that I get, the encouragement, the, you know, sharing it with like-minded individuals and stepping on someone else's scales, the certificates, the shinies, everything that Slimming World has to offer, to me, is definitely worth that £6 a week to get me to where I want to be by the end of the year. Because like I say, whether my body likes it or not, I am going kicking and screaming to that goal by the end of this year. I am not messing about anymore, because this year it's basically ultimatum. I either crack on and get to my goal weight, which is what I'm driving towards doing, or I just learn to love the body I'm in, because I'm not going on this conveyor belt any longer. I am not going round in circles, you know, on this constant train of trying to lose weight. It is, you know, it's the deciding year. It's one way or the other, and that's it. And like I say, I am trying my hardest to get to that goal weight, to get to my target weight. So yeah, so I went back to group, had a really great week last week, ate all the foods that I wanted to, never felt deprived, hungry, just was really happy, back on the plan. You know, it's what I know. I've been writing everything absolutely down. If you saw my what I eat in a day, you'll see that I'm measuring my milk, which I got into the bad habit of just pouring it in and thinking, yeah, that's probably about right. Turns out I was wrong all that time whenever I used to just eyeball it, because I was definitely having more than what my healthy extra allowance was allowed. I'd stopped weighing cereal, you know, little bad habits. I wouldn't really count the sins if I picked off the kids' plates when I was scraping them off at the end of the day. You know, like if they had a few chips left, I'd just throw them in. All that lot has gone. I am not doing that anymore, because it's those little things that might give you the lesser weight losses, the maintains, sometimes even gains, that then throw you off track. So in your head, all you do is you remember all the good stuff. But I was so good. I stuck to plan. I don't understand. Why has this happened? You know, I've not lost the weight that I wanted to, etc. But then when you really look into it, I've snacked in between, you know, with the kids' stuff. I've, you know, ate off their plate when they've left something. I've thought I can't let it go to waste, which it's not doing. It's going to the dog instead, and she's like our fur baby, so it's not going to waste. It's, you know, she's absolutely loving life now. She's a couple of pounds heavier, not me. I'm joking. But yeah, all that lot has stopped basically, and I need to just stop being stupid which is what I've done. So yeah, had a really, really great week. When my Slimming World leader went round the group and asked everybody what they wanted to lose this week, I said £5 plus. First week back, of course I want a decent loss. Everybody wants a decent loss. And I do understand that that first loss is usually quite a bit of water weight that you do lose. Everybody does when you've started a new diet plan, no matter what diet plan it is, calorie counting, Slimming World, Weight Watchers, whatever it is. That first initial weight loss is usually quite a bit of water. Some fat as well, which is Brucey bonus. That's what we're here for. But yeah, quite a bit of water initially. And then there onwards, you know, that's why you get lesser weight losses, because then it's fat loss that you're losing every time, every week, which is what will get you slimmer and trimmer. Need coffee. Need coffee. So yeah, so great week on plan, really happy to be back. Stepped on the scales on Monday the 23rd, so the Monday just gone, and very happy to report that I did get that £5 plus an extra £1.50. So yeah, I got £6.50 loss this week. Super chuffed. A little bit gutted that it wasn't £0.5 extra and I could have got my half stone award, but hey ho, hopefully as long as everything goes according to plan this week, I should get my half a stone award at group next week, so fingers crossed for that. And I did say that as long as I lose £0.5 this week, I'm going to be happy, because not that I've got anything on, but group is on Monday, just come in, and Mother Nature should strike on Tuesday. And I don't know about anybody else, sorry if it's TMI, but again, open book, share everything. If anybody else is the same, when it comes up to Star Week, I do get really, really bloated, really hormonal. Yeah, I get like hormone headaches and stuff like that. So I always know, I mean, I'm like clockwork anyway, so I do know every 4 weeks, bang, straight away, no issues. But I just get so bloated. I feel heavy, just heavy, all the water retention, everything. Yeah, it's not pleasant, it's not comfortable at all, but it is what happens. And again, I'm not making an excuse saying why I might gain. I don't think I'm going to gain, again, fingers crossed, but I don't think I'd get, you know, like normally the week after I might see about £2 loss, you know, going from past examples, whereas this time, because Star Week is that week, it'll probably be a lesser loss. So I'm happy with that, it's fine. So I've already lost £6.50, so it means that Monday coming, if I only lose £0.5, that is absolutely fine, because then I'm still within my average, which is good. And that's what I'm aiming for. I'm not putting the pressure on. I'm aiming for an average of £1.50. That's what I'm aiming for, which I think is definitely reasonable, definitely doable. It's sustainable. That's a lot of able words that I'm saying, but it's all true. And it's something that I can definitely go for. Rather than in the past, I've wanted to just get the weight off as quick as I possibly could and get to target as quick as I possibly could. It was like, here was starting, here's finish. I didn't want to do the journey in between. I just wanted to jump straight there to finish line. Whereas I know, again, from past experience, that that's just not, it's not realistic. It's definitely not realistic, because I'm still here. I am still here, still not at target, still overweight. So this mindset of jumping straight to the end and doing it as quick as I can clearly does not work. So I need to take a different approach, and I need to just know that slow and steady will win the race. It will. The hare and the tortoise, all that. And that's how I'm thinking of my weight loss journey this year. It's rubbish, because I've got like literally up in the loft in the eaves is where we store all stuff that we're not currently using, you know, Christmas decorations, Halloweens, everything like that. And then I've also got a couple of suitcases of my past clothes of when I was slimmer, pre-children. The fashions come back round again, that they're all in fashion again, which is great. Yay, save loads of money. However, I don't fit into any of them, because they're all like size 12, size 14s, and I'm nowhere near that size. So yeah, I would love to jump and then I can wear all these clothes this summer, but I know, again, that's not realistic. So as long as I can be diving into that suitcase next year and wearing those clothes, then I'm happy. And I need to just know that, you know, my Target certificate will be an amazing Christmas present to myself this year. And that's what I'm aiming for. So I'm seeing it like a savings bank. Instead of me putting pounds in, I'm taking pounds out of my little weight loss piggy bank. And by the end of the year, I'll have saved up enough that I'll have my certificate. And that's what I'm wanting to do, my Target certificate. So again, I hope that makes sense. So anyway, that's it. Quite short for me, 15 minutes in, which is quite short for me in usual fashion, because normally I'm at least half an hour long. But like I say, I'm trying to take advantage while the littlers are in bed, and I'm very aware that the longer I talk, the more likely that one of them will wake up. So yeah, it does mean that I'm now 15 stone, 13.5 pounds. So I am in that next stone bracket, which is great, by only half a pound. But hey, I'm taking it as a win. So I'm no longer in the 16s, which is fab. And yeah, as long as I lose that half a pound this week, I'm going to be happy. I'm hoping it's more. Of course, I'm hoping it's more. But as long as I lose that half a pound, then yeah, super, super chuffed. And I can get that half stone award. I have got a shopping haul that I'm meaning to put out, but I just need to finish editing it first, so that you can see everything that I've bought for this week. So I did the shopping on Monday, again, just gone. I went to group and then I did the shopping. So I did the shopping on the Monday the 23rd. Went to Asda this time. I've been going to Asda a little bit just because I have found that the prices of Aldi have, you know, got very, very similar to Asda. However, my Asda Rewards app seems to be working really, really well at the moment. I know I've done quite a lot of food shopping hauls in the past where I've compared the prices, and I did find Aldi to be quite a bit cheaper, you know, around about 20 quid, for example. But not anymore. And I actually read an article yesterday that said that Lidl and Aldi are matching, you know, the big supermarkets, Tesco and Asda. The very, you know, like they're pretty much like that now, price wise. So yeah, and the rewards, like I say, I'm making at least £10 in on my Asda Rewards app every shop I do. So yeah, my Asda shop is like at least £10 cheaper because, like I say, I'm getting all those rewards back. So that's good, and I can do that full shop there again. I used to love going to Asda prior this stupid hike that we've got going on, because I do love the food there, but I stopped going, like I said, because of the cost. And it is what it is, basically. We've just got to get through it the best that we can do, don't we? And hopefully the country gives its head a wobble soon and it all turns back to normal. But yeah, so I've got that. Sorry, long rant. I've got that coming out. Just need to edit it. And then I've also filmed every single dinner so far this week. We're on Friday today. I fully intend on filming dinner this evening. So rather than doing what I eat in a day, because I can't commit to every single day, I've filmed every dinner, because breakfast, sometimes I'll have it, sometimes I won't. And then lunches is usually just really boring. It's like jacket spud or a salad or a soup. You know, it's something quick, simple and easy. But the dinners are the ones that have the nice variety and, you know, like some effort put into it, basically. So yeah, I've filmed all my dinners. I plan on continuing right up until Sunday. So then you can see what I've eaten throughout the week for my evening meals to get me that weight loss, hopefully on Monday. So yeah, I'll make sure that I upload that on hopefully Sunday. But again, it depends if I can get it edited, because editing takes so long. If not, I'll get it out on Monday. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. Sorry, that was a bit of a ramble on the end. But yeah, let me know how you're getting on in the comments below. I know that I have quite a few people that are on slimming journeys themselves. So I always love hearing, you're not all on Slimming World. Some people are on Weight Watchers, doing it themselves, calorie counting, mindful eating, intermittent fasting, keto, whatever it is. I'm happy to, yeah, for you to share those results with me, please, because I love this little community we've got going on, and we can keep us all supported and keep us all on track. And if you've had a great week, it's lovely to motivate other people. If you've not had the best week, then again, it's sometimes great to lean on someone else and get that support and encouragement to move forward for the next week. So yeah, pop your comments down below. So what did I say that I'll get my shopping haul? I'll try and get my shopping haul out tomorrow. So if I don't speak to you before, I'll speak to you then. So take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you then. Bye.